Today, when I'm standing here in front of everybody, all these witnesses, who are taking notes, I realize I'm with the person I'm supposed to be. Thanks for bringing this for my wifey. For me.
I can never be your man.
On behalf of Dave and Evie, thank you, everyone, for being here.
Em nome do Dave e Evie, muito obrigado por estarem aqui.
A special thank you to Evie's family and to our family to support here, to come all this way.
Agradecimento especial por toda a família da Evelin, por viajar de tão longe e apoiar ela neste dia tão importante.
Excuse me. And all to the friends who crossed over the ocean to make this day possible.
E todos os amigos que atravessaram o oceano para tornar-se esse dia ainda mais inesquecível.
And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to celebrate a wedding in Brazil?
E vamos ser honestos, quem não gostaria de celebrar esse casamento no Brasil?
One more time. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free.
Hey everybody, how's the mood? That's a good mood, I like that mood. Alright, I wanted to welcome everybody again. All the people who lost their carnival innocence and all the other guys who arrived, thank you very much. I also wanted to say I really love every single one of you guys who made it. And
eu tenho algumas pessoas para agradecer essa noite também, e em especial a minha família, que viajou, muitas pessoas por muitas horas para estar aqui, e eu sei que foi um esforço gigantesco para vocês. Gratidão. É impagável ter vocês aqui.
I was not expecting to be this nervous and I was not expecting to have this voice, but I'm gonna try my best. Lovinho. While I was trying to write this vows, I kept thinking on how many times we have talked about the craziness of meeting each other. I remember us trying to piece together a timeline of lives, figuring out where you were and where I was at the time of our lives until we met. Until the exact moment we met in Colville Terrace, April 10, 2020. COVID. We used to joke that a whole pandemic happened just so we could meet. That this was just a corona thing. Except that COVID stuck around long enough so we could fall in love. And to be honest, we fell in love quite immediately, so we were just fooling ourselves, I guess. We've been through hard times, navigating the challenges of being from different countries, different backgrounds, culture, language, but here we are.
I'm dancing, yeah, I'm dancing. I got the feeling now, I got the feeling now.
When I thought about what to tell you today, I thought back to our very first evening we spent together, and
I remember how we laughed, obviously we drank, we played Uno. I was extremely nervous, and you were probably just incredibly, because it took me roughly 5 hours to make a move. But at that point in time, and we didn't realize it, we laid the foundation for something amazing. And we also slipped into each other's world quite smoothly, I found. And the crazy part for me was, the craziest actually, there were a lot of crazy things going on, but the craziest part for me was how in these very uncertain times of COVID, it was the beginning of COVID, remember, being with you was the most certain thing that I found. And that's also why after a month I asked you to be my girlfriend. That's right. I'm very proud of us, of where we started, and that we never quite fell out of the roller coaster during all these rides. And I'm very proud of you, to your endless commitment to growth, and yeah, that you inspire me also to grow. And you're basically the only one who can do it that way. So I'm very proud of us. I love that what Yoshi just said, we're best friends. And he was right. I looked around at the time and I mentioned it to you before. And when I realized that we are best friends, I saw that as a very good foundation for marriage and for being with you for the rest of my life.
So I just want to say that you have such good friends, and they followed you across the ocean, and I just want to say, don't walk this journey alone. Use their guidance, their wisdom, and especially when you start your own journey, and maybe probably soon with a little gamer.
Portanto, não caminhe essa jornada sozinho. Busquem sabedoria, apoiem-se na comunidade dos seus amigos e peçam bons conselhos. E acreditem em mim que quando o primeiro Little Gamer chegar, vocês definitivamente precisarão disso.
Quer saber de onde sou? Brasileira, meu amor, Brasil. Quer saber de onde sou? Brasileira, meu amor, Brasil. A tambourine in the rhythm of summer, oh, in the heat of December. Oh, Brazil is where I go. I think I've got a case of Brazilian soul.
You can tell her I love her, and I have no cold feet. They're very hot, like the rest of the body. But thank you. I feel famous a little bit.